Hi, I'm Bobby Henderson. Thank you so much for checking out my financial foundations for engaged and newlywed couples. I thought I'd make a video so that you could see who I am, hear my voice, also get to hear the details of the program, and decide for yourself whether or not you want to take the next step or reach out for more information. The truth is, financial issues are a leading cause of divorce in America. In fact, it's the second leading cause of divorce. And while financial issues are sometimes the root and sometimes a symptom, it's clear that failing to address this side of life and marriage would be a huge mistake. That's where you can be different. A lot of couples go into marriage with virtually no financial knowledge and no conversations had beforehand. Now, this is rarely because of some deep, dark secret. Most of the time, it's just, uncomfortable, right? But I want to challenge you, whether we work together or not, please have these conversations. Talk to someone, talk to each other. Hey, take Financial Peace University or listen to my podcast. Do something, but don't fail to have these conversations. So, what's my program like? Well, I'm not going to be there to give you a list of rules and cookie cutter solutions. What I want to do is facilitate conversations, give information that help you as a couple decide what your financial philosophy is going to be, what your financial system and priorities will be. In our first session, we're going to break the ice on talking about finances together. We're going to discuss how and when you plan to do this regularly in your marriage, and how and when your partner would like to be approached on the subject. In our second session, I'll explain and go over the budgeting system that I personally use and recommend. It's a version of the Plan Ahead method originally developed by Kel Siddiqui, and it is a powerful tool to help you make real-time financial decisions and see how those decisions affect into the future as far as your goals or your concerns go. And I love this so much. It's super powerful, and we're going to start it, and we're also going to revisit and continue to build it into future sessions along with our other topics. In session 3, we're going to go over a couple of different philosophies of financial priorities. And these include the financial order of operations from the Money Guys and Dave Ramsey's Baby Steps. And we're going to compare and contrast these because I found that is the best method to get to the reasons behind them. Because the goal is not for you to just have something to blindly follow, but for you to understand and decide which order of priorities is best for you. In our fourth session, we'll focus on an introduction to investing. And that means both financially for your future, as well as spiritually through generosity. Now, we will go over the basics of account types and asset classes, and you will see the impact that a little bit today can have on your future. Because if you haven't heard, starting early is super important, and I want you to be able to start off your journey when the time is right, investing and making a difference for your future and through generosity in your community. And we'll have one more session together, session 5, to wrap everything up, to answer any questions that you might have come up over the course of our time together, and to talk about next steps for your marriage or going into marriage if you're engaged. And hopefully this will be the time that we can finalize your budget and get you guys set up for the next phase. So why am I trying to cram all of these things, and frankly there's so much more that could be covered, into just 5 sessions? Well, I'm trying to balance the busy schedule that I know comes with the engagement phase of life, right, with the importance of what I know these things can do in the life of your marriage and your family. So I do believe it is super important. I also know that if I made this a 6-month program, a lot of people just wouldn't be able to get their heads around that. I wanted to make it affordable. I wanted to make it palatable. I wanted to make it consumable for somebody who is in a very busy phase of life. Now, for next steps, click the link below if you decide, hey, this is something we want to do, we want to go forward with. If you still have questions, there's going to be another link. I hope that you'll reach out to me via email. If you know me, feel free to text or call me or speak to me in person, because I want to answer any lingering questions that you have if this video didn't answer them. I hope that you will choose, again, if not going through this program, do something to help prepare yourself to handle finances together as a couple when you start your life together. Thank you, and I hope to talk to you soon.